Today, I'm sharing 7 science-based clinical habits that I personally practice and recommend to support healthy aging, hormonal homeostasis, stable energy, and metabolic clearance. These are not commercial quick fixes. They are high-yield investments that yield long-term biological dividends. Stay until the end, because the last habit is something many women completely ignore, but it has a massive impact on your neuroendocrine health and how you care for yourself. Let's start with habit number 1, which has a profound connection to your skin barrier: postprandial glycemic control and blood sugar balance. Most people think managing blood sugar is only vital for diabetes. However, your glucose curve influences your hunger signaling, your endocrine health, and cellular aging. Think of your blood sugar like a roller coaster. When you experience frequent spikes and crashes, your body overcompensates by secreting excess insulin, dividing insulin resistance and systemic inflammation. Furthermore, there is a biochemical process called glycation. Glycation occurs when excess circulating glucose binds to structural proteins in your body. One of the primary proteins damaged by this process is collagen, which is essential for maintaining firm, healthy skin. To manage this, you do not need to eliminate carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are a valid part of a healthy diet. The clinical key is dietary sequencing. Begin your meal with fiber-rich vegetables, follow with your protein source, and consume your complex carbohydrates last. This simple sequencing slows gastric emptying, blunts the postprandial glucose spike, and stabilizes your insulin response. Your biology responds to what you do repeatedly, not occasionally. You don't need perfection, you need consistency. Now let's move to habit number 2, which is completely free and requires no supplementation: circadian phase resetting via morning light exposure. Your body operates on an internal master clock called the circadian rhythm, governed by the suprachiasmatic nucleus in the brain. The clock regulates hormone secretion patterns, metabolic efficiency, and your sleep-wake cycle. Modern lifestyles keep us indoors under artificial lighting, depriving the brain of essential biological cues. Getting 10 to 15 minutes of natural morning sunlight immediately after waking resets the internal clock. This exposure optimizes the nocturnal secretion of growth hormone and melatonin, which are mandatory for cellular repair, tissue regeneration, and nervous system recovery. Sometimes the most powerful clinical habits are the ones that appear too simple to matter. Habit number 3 is therapeutic gut-skin axis. Your GI tract is not merely a digestive tube. It is a complex ecosystem communicating with your immune system and your skin. Chronic intestinal permeability or leaky gut triggers low-grade systemic inflammation, manifesting clinically as acne, eczema, or accelerates skin aging. While not every dermatological issue stems from the gut, as genetics, stress, and topical routines matter. Supporting your gut mucosal barrier is a foundational step. Prioritize a diverse variety of fiber-rich plants, consume bioavailable proteins, and introduce fermented foods like yogurt or kefir to nourish your microbiome. Habit number 4 is minimizing decision fatigue via micronutrient batching. Your brain expends immense cognitive energy making hundreds of dietary choices daily, which depletes your exclusive function. Healthy individuals do not rely solely on willpower. They design their environment. Pre-batching your complex proteins and vegetables over the weekend ensures that optimal compliance becomes your effortless default choice during high-stress clinic days. Habit number 5 is evidence-based targeted micronutrient therapy. A cabinet full of commercial multivitamins does not replace a healthy lifestyle and only increases the metabolic clearance load on your liver and kidneys. A clinical approach requires evaluating blood work to recommend targeted, highly bioavailable nutrients. For instance, Vitamin D3 must always be paired with its cofactor vitamin K2 to direct calcium into the bone matrix rather than soft tissues. And chelated forms like magnesium glycinate are prioritized to calm the nervous system and enhance deep sleep architecture. Habit number 6 is regulating stress via vagal nerve stimulation, leaving chronic sympathetic dominance, the fight or flight state, diverts blood flow away from your digestive tract and reproductive organs, disrupting progesterone levels and impairing thyroid hormones conversion. A simple clinical tool is taking a few slow, diaphragmatic breaths before meals to shift your body into a parasympathetic state, optimizing digestive enzyme secretion. Finally, habit number 7, treating your attention as a finite biological resource. Wherever your attention directed, your metabolic and cognitive energy follows, constantly comparing your real life to someone else's curated highlight reel on social media places your nervous system under chronic low-grade stress. Redirect that cognitive energy toward somatic care, asking yourself what choice you can make today that your future biology will appreciate. Your beauty is not separate from your health. Your endocrine system, metabolism, and skin operate as one connected unit. The goal is not athletic perfection, but creating a body that is nutritionally supported, chronobiologically aligned, and safe. If you value evidence-based, clinically sound approaches to female health, hormones, and nutrition, make sure to subscribe. Let's continue to optimize our biology from the inside out. Take care of your biology, and I will see you in the next video.